Time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Eddie Harris makes his big league debut right after this. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, lefty Martin Perez, not an overpowering guy. Sneaky quick, 92 to 93 miles an hour. Good hard slurve. His changeup is a good pitch. Not overpowering, but one thing I like that he does, and you'll know early on if he's pitching well, he's not afraid to come inside with the fastball to right-handed hitters.
Coming to the plate now, number 15. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Gomez giving chase. 1 out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In now for Cleveland, Dale Tomlinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Perez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Ready now, Willie Mays took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be. Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Fouled off. Just underway in Arlington. A ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Eddie Harris steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Harris has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
1 out, nobody on. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's Rougned Odor now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Rangers set down in order. Still no score. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe,
Leading off for the
Jake
Indians,
Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, A.J. Metcalf.
Next will be the designated hitter, A.J. Metcalf. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, number 22. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Van Dyke.
Into the box, Lee Van Dyke. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Metcalf on third with 2 out. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 1-2 misses up and in.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nomar
Leading off for the
Mazara, set
Rangers.
to lead off the home half of the
Designated
second.
hitter, Nomar
First
Mazara.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Harris is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, his performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Harris really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, this team has high hopes that he can be a big part of their rotation this year.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
Another full count pitch home. Ground ball left side. And there's one away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive
Third
setup.
baseman,
You want to
Joey
talk about
Gallo.
shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he misses again, 2-0. Harris has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Bullet back up the middle. Mays is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Bottom of the second here with no score. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in for the Indians, Donnie
Leading off for
Larson.
Cleveland, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Roger Doran.
Stepping up now, Roger Doran. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Stepping in now, number 15, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Gomez. Onto the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Up next
into the box, Dale Tomlinson. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Willie Mays, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the 0-1. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Gomez to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now batting.
Into the box now, A.J. Metcalf. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Metcalf is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Four runs here in this half inning. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch on its way. Full count still. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk
Now
to
batting,
anybody, but especially
number
to a
22.
speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another chance. Number 22. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting. left
In now,
fielder,
Lee Van Dyke.
Van
He'll look
Dyke.
at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a slider that misses below the zone. Now the payoff pitch home. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, guys, that fires me
Now
up right
batting,
there. He stuck his nose
second
in there,
baseman,
grinded out a 10-pitch
Johnny
AB,
Larson.
and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donnie Larson. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Van Dyke leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily. Ball 2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Here now the 2-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Another full count offering on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Indians lead it 6-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Lifted down the line in left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Stepping in now, Ryan Rua. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Drew Robinson.
Up next for the Rangers, Drew Robinson. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Runner at first here, one man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. One left for Texas. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Roger Doran. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Max. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Tap down the line. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, number 15.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
6 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Digging in and looking for more, Dale Tomlinson. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. And another snap throw to the bag, just keeping him close. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Dribbled up the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Dan, after
Up
this
next for
infield hit
Cleveland,
right here, this guy has to
center
be
fielder,
so frustrated. He's
Willie
been having a rough
Mays.
outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his
Your attention,
performance here
please.
this evening, as he
Now
certainly
pitching
was
for the
not sharp.
Rangers,
Jose
number
Leclerc
62.
answers the call from the pen here in the
Jose
4th, as
Leclerc.
they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Willie Mays will be his first assignment here, as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jake Taylor comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at that when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A.J. Metcalf would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Robinson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 6-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Riding in once again, Rougned Odor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Squared that one up just a little late. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
A ball and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in once again,
Leading off for
A.J.
Cleveland,
Metcalf.
the designated hitter, A.J. Metcalf.
First offering on its way. Smoke toward the hole. Fielded by Odor. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
So with his day fully
Number
over now, you get a look
22.
at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready for another shot now, number 22. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Bases are empty, one man out. One and one.
1-1.
To 1 and 2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Hard on the ground towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Now at the plate, Lee Van Dyke. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
They'll start things out here in the home fifth,
Leading off for
and
the
it's been
Rangers,
tough sledding for this lineup
first
through the
baseman,
first half of the game.
Joey
Yeah,
Gallo.
they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Plays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. One out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to short, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Rua.
Stepping in, Ryan Rua reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tomlinson has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready for another shot now, Donnie Larson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And the runner back easily. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Digging in and looking for more, number 15. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Dale Tomlinson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting them get on first base free of charge.
Hard hit ball to short. Andrus has it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, that's what Wheels can do for you, Hero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More from Arlington after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Drew Robinson. He'll start
Leading
things
off
out
for
in
the
their
Rangers,
half of the sixth as they look to
third
shake
baseman,
things up here for a
Drew
lineup that, quite frankly,
Robinson.
has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home. Popped high in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Center fielder number 14, Carlos Gomez.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gomez. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tomlinson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Your
Matt
attention,
Bush
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching
role
for
as
the
he'll try to
Rangers,
keep the deficit
number
right where
51,
it is.
Scott Ford.
Digging in once again, Jake Taylor. His
Leading off
last
for the
at-bat
Indians,
didn't go his
catcher,
way as he popped out in
Jake
foul territory.
Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man
Now
is gone
batting,
here to start inning number 7.
Designated hitter, A.J. Metcalf.
Ready for another chance, A.J. Metcalf. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it's a foul ball. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Gomez. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the stretch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bush is on the shorter side as a right-handed pitcher at 5'9" tall. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's another 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Lee Van Dyke would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
As a look, now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High pop-up. Robinson waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a strike. Here's the pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Van Dyke is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Harris is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one. The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. Jonathan Lucroy would be next. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Tony Barnett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tony Barnett.
Striding in once again, Donnie Larson.
Second baseman, Donnie Larson.
The pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Roger Doran is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Roger Doran.
In now for Cleveland, Roger Doran. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter, number 15.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 15. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He leads off their half of the
Leading off
eighth,
for the
and they've been
Rangers,
unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in
Lucroy.
early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short
All right,
memory.
fielder
Well, that's
number
obviously
17.
the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Mays looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Rua.
Into the box now, Ryan Rua. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 home. is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now. Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Up next for the Rangers, Drew Robinson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Lucroy over at second. Rua at first. 1 gone. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. He'll come to the plate with it. And he is safe at the plate as they get off to Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Center fielder number
Sometimes
14,
you just got to trust your hands.
Carlos
That pitch
Gomez.
probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Still only one out in the inning. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Now the 2-0. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Rougned Odor, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
High in the air out to center field. Mays has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians 7 and the Rangers 3. Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in for the Indians, Dale Tomlinson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Dale Tomlinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count pitch on its way. High chopper over to first. Underhanded flip. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say, hey, he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Tomlinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Chu. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, A.J. Metcalf.
So striding forward now, A.J. Metcalf. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Just missed with a breaking ball. A 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Gomez has a read on it. And that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Tribe lead this one 7-3. Chris Schlesinger is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Chris Schlesinger.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Nomar Mazara.
Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Taylor gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Mazara is retired, and there's one away. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. He was great all night long. Standing in, Joey Gallo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. Van Dyke is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Shin-Soo Choo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or...
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Cleveland Indians led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Eddie Harris earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Martin Perez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.